everybody, it's Michelle and welcome back to the Royal Daily Tea. We have a lot of juicy royal tea to get through today, so we're just going to go ahead and dive right in. So you know what to do. Sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the Royal Daily Tea. Well, we have another wedding. The beautiful and glamorous niece of Princess Diana, Lady Emilia Spencer, married her longtime fiancé, Greg Mallet, in South Africa in a rooftop wedding. She said, quote, "It means so much to get married here. Growing up here together for the last 14 years, of all of mine and Greg's happiest times as a couple are here. It's even more special now." Now, she was joined by her family members, her twin sister, Lady Eliza, her older sister, Lady Kitty, and her younger brother, Samuel. Now, they are the four oldest children of Princess Diana's brother, Charles Spencer, and his first wife, former model Victoria Lockwood, who is now Victoria Aiken. Now, it seems there could be a little bit of a rocky relationship between Earl Spencer and his children from his first marriage. Lady Kitty Spencer was married 2 years ago in Italy, and he did not attend the wedding. And now it appears he also did not attend Lady Emilia Spencer's wedding. So there could be some frostiness in the relationships between his oldest children and his current wife. He is currently on his third marriage. He does have 7 children from 3 different marriages, but there are rumors that his children maybe don't get along with his current wife. That could be why they have a frosty relationship. Now, we do know when he was married to his first wife, Lady Victoria, their marriage was very, very volatile, and their divorce was even worse. But back in 1989, she had a very unique wedding dress. Now, she did don the family Spencer tiara, the same that Princess Diana wore for her wedding to King Charles back in 1981. Now, Lady Victoria had a very interesting wedding look. She wanted her dress to be more medieval. It is rumored it was possibly designed to look like one of the relatives or a painting that was held in the Spencer House of Althorpe, but it was definitely a very interesting wedding outfit. It was covered in antique lace as well as a fur trim and drop waist. Now, I personally did not like this wedding outfit, but it's something you will never forget. It most certainly was very memorable. Now, Lady Kitty Spencer, for her wedding in 2021, did not wear the family Spencer tiara. Many people thought that she would wear this tiara, but instead she wore 4 different custom wedding dresses by Dolce & Gabbana. Now, they have not released the official wedding photos as of yet of Lady Emilia Spencer's wedding, but they did show her wearing a beautiful champagne-colored dress for their wedding pre-celebrations that they released just yesterday. So she looks absolutely gorgeous. I have a feeling since she was married at a rooftop wedding, she probably did not don the family Spencer tiara, but I think she's probably going to be a beautiful looking bride, and I'm definitely looking forward to the pictures of her wedding dress. Did one of Meghan Markle's former BFFs take a major swipe at her on social media? Apparently, her former BFF, Jessica Mulroney, paid a special tribute to friends who, quote, love and stand by her unconditionally in a gushing birthday post. Jessica Mulroney, the stylist, the mother of 3 from Toronto, celebrated her 43rd birthday earlier this month and spent the weekend partying with her closest friends. Now, we all know that Meghan Markle met Jessica Mulroney back in the days when she was working on the set of Suits. Now, apparently, Jessica Mulroney celebrated her birthday and made a huge post to her 410,000 Instagram followers. She gushed, "I'm not a big birthday girl, but this year I wanted to celebrate some of the women that have loved and stood by me unconditionally. I'm so lucky to have so many smart girls in my life, and you too, Ryan. I am a lucky lady." Now, for her birthday, she had a collection of photographs showing a group of women gathered around a table, toasting with champagne, but Meghan Markle was definitely not mentioned in the post nor in any of the photographs. So a lot of people are wondering, are they still friends? Because ever since the Netflix series came out with Harry and Meghan, the book Spare, Jessica Mulroney has been radio silent, nor was she a part of the Netflix series. It seems like they definitely have a fractured and frosty relationship. Now, back in May of 2020, around the time that George Floyd was murdered and the whole Black Lives Matter initiative was all over social media, a lot of influencers were being pressured to speak out about Black Lives Matter. Well, apparently Jessica Mulroney got into a fight with another influencer by the name of Sasha. Now, Sasha felt that Jessica Mulroney was not really doing enough to talk about Black Lives Matter. They got into a little bit of a fight that went into their DMs, and it got really nasty. Unfortunately, Sasha made all of those DMs public, and it made Jessica look really, really bad. Now, Jessica ended up getting canceled. She got a lot of hate, a lot of negativity. She even lost a couple of her gigs on numerous television networks, including ABC, where she worked as a fashion contributor on Good Morning America. She was also taken off of Canadian TV network CTV, where they cut ties with the stylist, revealing they would be pulling all episodes of her wedding-themed reality show. So she lost a lot of followers. She got a lot of hate. She was basically canceled due to this run-in she had with another influencer. And Meghan Markle never came to her friend's rescue. She was quiet as a church mouse. So many people believe since then their relationship has been fractured. And if you noticed, Jessica Mulroney has not really spoken out much about Meghan since that incident happened. Now, many people think, she got dumped. She got Markled, because let's be honest here, Meghan Markle only likes people if they can give her something. She's an opportunist. She got everything that she could possibly get out of Jessica Mulroney. Now, it is rumored that Jessica Mulroney not only helped Meghan land Harry, was also intricate with her wedding. I believe her children were a part of Meghan's wedding party. But there's a rumor that Jessica also helped Harry and Meghan plan Megxit, to plan their exit from the royal family. So now that Harry and Meghan, 3 years in, have Netflix and Spotify and Spare, they certainly do not need Jessica Mulroney. So I believe Meghan Markle ghosted her, Markled her, and they are definitely not friends. It's interesting that she has not made any comments in regards to Spare or their docu-series. She has been radio silent, just like Meghan was radio silent when her friend was under attack. So in my opinion, when she has a post about unconditional friends and people who stand by you, clearly she doesn't believe that Meghan Markle is that chick. And as I've told y'all before, she's not loyal. So not only do Harry and Meghan want to attack our First Amendment and free speech and control the narrative of everything that is said on social media, they are now financially, through their Archwell Foundation, backing a group that believes that boyhood should be fluid, and that families have become gender factories, and they're basically waging a war on men. Now, the Sussexes are throwing their weight behind an organization who described the very concept of boyhood as, quote, fluid and socially constructed in an in-and-out attack on ordinary families, which is completely terrifying. Now, the couple's Archwell Foundation said that they are investing in something called gender equity via a so-called Global Boyhood Initiative on a guide for promoting gender equity by fostering positive masculinity in boys and men. Basically, this organization is getting into the school system in the UK where they're talking to primary age kids, asking them questions about gender norms that are tied to their sex organs. They're literally talking to children ages 7 through 11. And in my opinion, they have absolutely no place talking to people's children about this topic. This is very, very damaging, and they're indoctrinating their beliefs into your children. Now, there was a report that was put out by this organization called the State of UK Boys. So they're basically attacking people who don't follow their ideology, and they want genders to be neutral and fluid. They're trying to get rid of men who are masculine. You know, you can't be masculine and boys will be boys. They want boys to be fluid, like a girl. It's like they're trying to erase the identities and the definitions of what it means to be a boy, what it means to be a girl. Now look, I have nothing against anyone in the LGBT community, but I do not believe this organization should be going to people's children in these young schools and asking them these questions that are confusing. You know how kids 7 through 11, they don't even know who they are. They barely know what a boy and a girl is. They don't even know if they like boys or girls yet. They also believe that parents who are gendering their unborn children based on the identification of external genitalia in scans are wrong, and that these elaborate gender reveal parties and the purchases of gender, buying stuff for a little girl or buying stuff for a little boy is wrong, that you didn't ask permission of your child. So let me get this straight, Harry and Meghan. You clearly have a boy and a girl, Lily and Archie. They both clearly dress like a little girl, dress like a little boy. She clearly has a girl name. He clearly has a boy name. You even just gave them a prince and princess title, which in my opinion, those are gender labels. You put that on your children. So technically, you're not even following the ideology of this company that you are financially backing, that is telling people it is wrong for parents to call their kids boy or girl and to assume genders at birth. But yet Harry and Meghan did the exact same thing, and he just gave them a prince and princess title, which is quite frankly another gender identifying label. Now, did Harry and Meghan ask their 21-month-old daughter if she's in fact a daughter? Is the name Lily, is that okay? Is that her chosen gender name? Is it okay to call her a princess? Because again, you're putting another label that's gender specific on your daughter, and you didn't get her permission. Same thing with Archie. Does Archie want to be a girl? Does he want to wear a dress? But you're assuming his gender. So why are you two preaching and trying to reach other people's children when you didn't even do that for your own children? You also threw titles on your children without their permission. You know, the boy in the bubble who escaped the palace for freedom saddled his own children with prince and princess titles. Again, he took away another choice for his children. So his children are saddled with genders. Oh, and they're saddled with titles. Two things he literally says he doesn't stand for, and that masculinity in men is toxic. I mean, I'm sorry, Harry, just because you're emasculated and your wife carries your ball sack around in her purse doesn't mean that being a masculine man is wrong. 99.9% of women prefer masculine men. So it's just really gross to me how they're supporting another woke agenda that's basically trying to tear apart families and trying to vilify people who identify as a girl or a boy and want to make everyone non-binary. The things that Harry and Meghan support, and I find it ironic how hypocritical they are, that they literally went back on the racism claim of the royal family. He literally gave his kids titles, something he said he wouldn't do. And here he is supporting an initiative that talks about misgendering children. And literally him and his wife have gendered their own children. It's like you can't make it up. But that's all the royal news that I have for you guys today. What do you think about these topics? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys.